Hi, my name's Sean Pawson and I've been riding and falling off bikes since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. This gorgeous woman is my wife Jill. These are our 5 children. Ben, our 19-year-old mountain bike and junk food freak. Bethany, our 17-year-old artist, socialite and word wizard. Anna, our 15-year-old high decibel, high-achieving athlete. Lizzie, our 14-year-old marshmallow cuddler and butter wouldn't melt in your mouth humanitarian. And Isaac, our 12-year-old resident actor, entertainer and family clown. We'd like you to join us and a small group of family and friends on a crazy adventure we're calling Cycling with the Poor. In April-May 2007, Jill and our 4 youngest children and I flew to India, where we visited a World Vision project called Born to be Free. What we discovered there blew our minds.
We saw firsthand the dark side of life for many Indian children. We saw and heard the sounds of slavery. They were hand-making beedi cigarettes, matches and ropes. Many offered us the gift of their smiles, as children often do, but the stress and demands of their work quickly drained it from their faces. With the help of an interpreter, we took time to listen to some of the children tell us their stories. Children like Sanjeet, who at the age of 5 was forced into bonded labour when her father died.
They told us of merciless creditors and abusive employers. Some were struck and beaten for working too slowly. They spoke of their longing to play and go to school like other children, their frustration over not learning, and their despair about prospects for the future. Their eyes were little dark pools of sadness, resignation, and pain.
We also saw firsthand the bright side of life in the villages. We saw and heard the sounds of freedom. Listened to Sudha Marthi as she explained how World Vision paid the loan that had kept her as a bonded child and then placed her into a transit school to help her catch up on lost learning.
World Vision has had a decisive role in bringing freedom to these children and families. They have spent the last 9 years working to eliminate child labour and liberate bonded children in this district. And so far, their efforts have resulted in over 631 bonded children finding freedom and renewal. We came away from the villages with the faces of the children painted on the backs of our eyelids and the walls of our hearts.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. In January and February of 2008, our family and a small group of wider family members and friends are going to go on a crazy 35-day tandem bike ride. We are going to pedal the bike 1,500 kilometres from the bottom to the top of New Zealand's South Island and through the eastern ranges of the island's Southern Alps. Our never-been-done-before journey will cover some rough and tough territory. We've been on a few multi-day adventures in the past, including sea kayaking, tramping and cycling. This journey, however, is the biggest and baddest of them all. World Vision New Zealand are partnering with us in this venture. We are aiming to help them gain 1,200 new donors and sponsors and over $100,000 in funding for the Born to be Free project and other children in crisis programs.
These children were born to be free, but their freedom has been stolen from them. Together, we can break the chains of poverty that shackle their lives and give them the freedom that is their birthright.
You may not be a mad cyclist, but you can get on board with us and help make poverty history for these children.